Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Stephen Jupiterian. Can you did it when? Huh. Actually, I'm not sure if you heard that. If that came over my microphone, but today, Thursday, January 29th. Actually, I'm going to pull up today's right now, this moment. We are in the ascendant is at 24 degrees of Gemini, and the moon is at the last degree of Gemini, 29 degrees and 36 minutes. Uh, so let's see. Actually, and so the moon in will move into Cancer after the ascendant changes signs. Yep. So at 2:32 p.m. on the West Coast, the moon will be in Cancer. We'll get into our feelings, and uh, so yeah, interesting. Um, and it'll be with Jupiter in Cancer, which is also my eighth house. Um, oh, actually, also I wanted to tell you a little bit of a story. Hmm. Um, of something that had happened. Um, Someone I know tries to dictate to me what I should do or need to do, not should do, what I have to need to do. Um, and I usually nod my head and say, all right, not this time. I actually said to this person, um, actually, let me stop this share first and go through this story. So you don't have to watch this, see this entire chart while I'm talking because it's story time and it's Thursday, Jupiter's day, the storyteller. Well, and Mercury, oh, Mercury is the storyteller, but Jupiter likes the content of things and expands on things as well. So I had time to to think about what this person had told me, and I was like, I don't need to listen to, and I don't have to do or what she dictates that I do. Yes, it's a she, but I'm not going to mention names. Actually, this person loves to tell people what to do, and she doesn't tell you how to do it, but she she'll tell you you need to do this, and I just shrug my shoulders and be like, all right, whatever. But not this time. I actually was like, um, what makes you think I have to listen or do what you say, dictate to me? I am, there's a, yes, you're older than I am. But, you know, almost 13 years older than me. and this person's birthday is in March as well, like mine. And she's 13, almost 13 years older than I am. She's not my elder. I'm not related to her in any way. Yeah, Everyone tells me you should listen to what she says. I was like, I don't. I really, there came a time when I was like, a point where I was like, I really don't need to listen to her bullshit. I don't really need to take her advice. I am good. I have actually been really good for 55 plus years already. I'll be 56 in 5 weeks around there. Yes. And I will, yes, actually, um, and I will, yeah, yes, I am proof. I've seen my chart below before. I was born in 1970, March 2nd. It's almost 5 weeks away from now. And if I haven't been able to do anything in my 55, almost 56 years, what makes you think a 13-year-old years older person knows better than me? She doesn't even have any degrees. Look on the wall here behind me. I have a master's degree. Does she know? What does she know? Not much. um, I am I'm highly uh, educated. And and I actually did pretty well in my life. And at 55, I actually was able to stop my what I thought was a career, which I later found was actually my a calling to teach. Um, and this woman thinks that she needs that I have things to understand. Apparently, she's delusional. Or maybe I am. I don't know. You can put that in the comments. I don't know. Am I the Delulu or she? Uh, I have a master's degree. I went to NYU. I went to I went to the best schools possible. I was a teacher I worked in the education field for over 25 years. Did she? No. I've worked with a lot a lot of people in many ways. I actually know have been of service to many people in many ways in retail and let's see, teach education in the as an educator, and I've actually helped people understand astrology and tarot. And among other things, I was a supervisor in a store for 5 years. I worked and until the store closed. So you tell me who's delusional from looking at my chart. I'm not going to share her chart because that wouldn't be right. She doesn't know I'm talking about her, and I'm not going to get tell. And actually, she doesn't watch my channel anyway. But yeah, no one tells me what I should and shouldn't do. That's what America is all about: freedom, to of speech, freedom to do what the fuck you want. And yes, I used to be a doormat. I used to listen to all types of people. Can't please I learned you can't please everybody all the time. You can only please yourself. And actually, that's what my moon in the first house has always tried to tell me. It's uh how you feel. Yeah, and I show my emotions. I know, which is fine. Everyone sees Neptune, although everyone thinks that this Neptune in the first house, I'm sort of like, don't know where I'm going. But I have Mercury in Aquarius in the third house, conjunct the asteroid of wisdom, Pallas Athena. I may be unusual with Uranus right near my midheaven, but I actually learned that I need to have an unusual, quirky, I need to have a career that nobody else has, something that's unusual, something that's different than everybody. I don't need to be put into a cookie cutter uh, or box or labeled in any fucking way because I have Uranus conjunct my midheaven. I know what I'm talking about. I have the South Node in Virgo in the 10th house. Saturn in the 6th house. I know how to be of service to others. I don't need to be a doormat, though. I don't have to listen to what other people say. I know I'm a self starter. Mars in Aries. I actually had to learn how to stand up for myself. Chiron, that's the wounded healer. And I actually learned that my artistic abilities do not are good. Actually, that I don't are I'm not a worthless person. I have um passions to share. My word, and I may be emotional. I have the sun, the north node, and and Venus in Pisces in the fourth house. I may be a little standoffish at times, but that's just to um, protect myself. And sometimes I like need to withdraw from others, where that other people think that's a weakness. It's not. I'm stronger than everybody thinks, and more intelligent than many people think. Actually, I'm really glad and happy that all these planets are transiting my third house. And Mercury is it conjunct? Let's see. Mercury conjunct Mercury yet? Yes, within 8 degrees of or with it's applying within an 8 degree orb. I would say that's a wide conjunction, but in the next few days, Mercury will be exactly over my own Mercury by February 3rd. And this year has been very, I learned I can only rely on myself. I have the moon in the first house. And actually, I'm 55, which means I'm in an eighth house perfection year. So my uh, other people's money were on my mind, but I don't have any credit card debt. Hey, that's a really good thing. Or not much credit card debt. I can pay that off. Um, and which is fine. I'm not in a bad situation. So I don't understand how someone like that can tell me what to do when I've taken care of myself most of my life. I was never married. I never married. So, and by then, actually, the moon will be in Virgo, conjunct my south node in Virgo. The south node is what I know, or what I came here to understand, and I understand service and people, and being in the on the top, being on top. Oh yeah. um, but hey, I'm making my life the way I want, going by my own rules. So no one else. I have Mars and Aries. I go my own way, and I don't take risks really. Because I have Chiron here in the fifth house. Um, Saturn in the sixth. I will not be poor ever. Uh, I don't think. At this point in my life, I've never been um, that strapped for cash that I was homeless or needed anyone to. Well, I always had a job, and now my job is astrologer, serving others, being a healer. Neptune here in the first house, Chiron in the fifth. So healing others through in a creative way. Um, Healing the inner child, or child being the healing the child within us all, or the child, or being of um, counsel to allow the child in us to be healed, childhood wounds, or any kind of wounds, even relationship wounds from relationships. Because I'm really good in at healing and helping people in a relationship. Heck, I even help healed my own relationship issues, and I finally understood when I turned 50. After 50. I'm 50, nearly 6 years late, 7 years later. Almost 6 years. Yeah. So, and I've seen, and Saturn has it. It's not the first time Saturn's been in Pisces. Let's go back uh years. When was the last time Saturn was in Pisces? So we are Saturn is, good Lord, in Scorpio in 2013. So in the year 2000 something, right? I would say. Uh well, Saturn, I had my Saturn return in 1999, and this was February of 1999. And then by, yeah, move this into months, 1999, I had my Saturn return. In about April, yeah. In April. April 1999, my first Saturn return. So let's go back a to a few years. This actually in 2000, in 1997, 96, 97. Okay, so 1996, 95, 94. So about 94, yeah. And then we'll go back into month. That was the last time Saturn was in Pisces, from 1994 to 1997, when Saturn moved into Aries. We'll move this back a couple of months. Yeah, so this would be 1996, December 1996. Saturn was in Aries. Well, let's see. And then it went back into Pisces in 1996, 1996, and then 1997. Saturn went into Aries. Well, 6, 7. 1996, 1997. That's February 97. And then 98. So then we go another year. The Saturn was still in Aries in 1990, 98. So I've seen Saturn go through every sign. And now it'll be back into Aries on the on February 13th. Late on the 13th, 14th, February 14th. The only thing different and new is Uranus, Neptune. We have never seen Neptune in Aries, not in our lifetime anyway. And not unless you were about um, over 200 years. Yeah, it takes that long to go through Aries to Aries. So yes, if we move this in years, back in years to we had Neptune in Capricorn in 1997, and it took until now to move to Aries. And then we go back to 1980. So let's go back to 1966, 1965, 64, 63. Let's go to 57, where Neptune is in Scorpio. Takes 14 years to go through a sign. So, for Neptune to move to each sign, about 14 years to pass through every sign. So no one on this planet living now has ever felt Neptune in Aries. Yeah, heck, no one on this planet has felt Pluto in Aquarius. Because Pluto was in Leo. At the time, in 1957, let's go back another year to 1956. Let's see, when was the last time Pluto was in Aquarius? Do 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 do. Pluto in Aquarius. 1800s. Close to that because we're already in the 1851, whereas Pluto is in Aries. Then 18. And here's Pluto in Pisces. 1820. He's a generational planet. Pluto. Pluto in Aquarius. at this time now, which is about here. 1779, 78, about that. Yep. And then we had 1777, 1776. Actually, July 4th, 1776, the United States was a nation with Pluto in Capricorn. If we go ahead in months to to July 4th, I'll put 1776. So yeah, Pluto was in Capricorn. So this is basically US the US chart. July 4th, Sun in Cancer, Jupiter in Cancer, Venus in Cancer, Mars in Gemini, Uranus in Gemini, the moon in Aquarius with the people. That's where we get we the people, the moon in Aquarius. The outer ring I'm looking at. And Neptune was in Virgo at this time as well. So I know astrology. I am highly educated. I've been learn I am an astrologer. I have been following astrology since I was in my 20s. I was while I was going to school for my master's degree. And even before then, while I was going for my bachelor's degree, and well after before that when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I delved a bit into astrology then too. So I have many years of experience in many things. So for someone to tell me what I need to do, fuck them. Thanks for listening. Sorry for this rant. I will be putting this on on my YouTube channel. And thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. Oh, don't forget to give this thumbs up to like the video. Subscribe if you're new here. Do all the things. Post a comment. I will say hello, welcome if you're new here, or welcome. Actually, even if you post a comment, you've been a subscriber, and you haven't posted a comment, and you just want to say hello, I will say welcome and thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. And it'll help my channel grow. And and I would love to get to know you. You got to know me through my um, YouTube channel and my chart and what I talk about. And so yes, Thursday, the January 29th, 2026. 2 more days of this month, and then we have a full moon on Sunday, February 1st. And it's also a feast day on that day called Imbolc. And so, yeah, I'll see you. Um, I'll be live tomorrow. I think I'll go live on Sunday the 1st, and then I will also be live on February 6th. Yes. Actually, for my birthday, March 1st, my solar return in March, I'll be I'll be live also then as well on the Sunday, March 1st. Why the heck not? We have Mercury retrograde at the time as well. March 1st. Mercury will be retrograde then. But hey, then on the 3rd, on March 3rd, we have a lunar eclipse, a full moon lunar eclipse. Should be interesting. Lots to come, lots of energy, things are coming up. And then February 17th, we have our new moon, our lunar new year as well. The year of the fire horse, which I'm looking forward to. So thanks for watching, listening, and commenting and liking my videos. It helps the algorithm and my channel grow. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Thank you all. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. And yep, thank you again. All right, bye.